today we are going to be making the best roasties.
Right, let's get cooking.
Cheers! Cheers! First and foremost, all you need to do is have 3 very basic ingredients. The correct potatoes, the correct fat to cook it in, and some salt to season.
And the correct temperature of the oven.
You just had to add something in, didn't you? Let's not forget that I taught you everything you know in the kitchen, darling. Do you know what brand of potatoes this is, darling?
Yep.
What is it?
Always King Edward's.
Well done. Why King Edward's?
Because they create the crispy on the outside and fluffy in the middle.
Correct.
However, if you can't get King Edward's, go for Murray's Pipers. They're just as good, but these are actually better.
They're not just as good. You know they're not just as good. 20 years you've eaten my roast potatoes. You know that Mary's Piper are not as good.
But sometimes we have to cook them. Anyway, let's get cooking.
Crib, I'd like to explain a bit more about these potatoes. King Edward's. I got these from our local greengrocers. You can't really get them readily like this with the soil on still from the supermarket. You can get them Can you be quiet? You can get them from the supermarket. So, I've lost my train of thought. Can you stop it?
Just getting things
Why
ready.
do we need the pan here?
Should we put them in there? I'll get some.
How many times? No, we will peel them in the sink like
No.
we always do. We always peel them in the sink. Why would we do it any differently? We will peel them in the sink. Are you using the correct peeler, darling?
There is only one peeler.
No, I can show you a better peeler than that.
No, I like this peeler.
This one is far superior.
No, it's not. It's better. No, it's
This
not.
one? No.
I like this one.
Sometimes you have a lot more soil on, and
true.
having the soil on the potatoes keeps them for longer because they're not exposed to the light. How's the peeling going, Boo?
It's taking forever.
Listen, I've got quite a lot to do today, so if you could just hurry up, that'd be great.
You can't do too much, Smiles. You'll get hate mail.
Don't hate me. I just have to keep her on a tight rein. On me, Crib. I've got to do the oven. For good roasties, 200 degrees.
And we're done.
Okay, so we're going to chop the potatoes. And from a potato of this size, I would normally make 3. So I always chop off the knobbly end, like so. And, oh my word. I'm going to have a word with Collins. That's the first time that's ever happened to me.
Oh.
Don't use a potato like that. I mean, like, of all of the things. I can't believe it. That was the best one to jump there. I mean, you couldn't have told from the outside, could you?
No, dead inside. A bit like me.
Do you think you're dead inside?
No, I'm not. Just come on.
You're not dead
No, I'm not
inside.
dead inside.
Oh, I love you.
Oh, right, let's carry on. Oh dear.
Right, knobbly bit at the end. I'd say about this size. Try and get them all equal in size. This is always my job on a Sunday.
Dear.
Always my job on a Sunday. Sorry, I was just laughing so much at the bad potato and my makeup's running. I don't often wear makeup, to be honest. This is why I don't bother wearing makeup, darling.
What? Because you always cry.
With laughter at you, yeah. Right,
Let's
could you
go.
change that water, please, while I carry on with this? Crib, on me. Knobbly bit. Can you hurry up with the potato water?
They're very big roasties.
Well, Eleanor likes them, and actually, I quite like them because they get really crispy on the outside and then still fluffy on the inside. And you always cook the potatoes, start them off in cold water.
Crib, you see how they're poking out? That's the right amount of water.
Right, let's check it. Oh, it's boiling. So at this point, you put a good pinch of salt, crumble it into there.
More than that.
2 pinches of salt, crumble it into there, and then put the lid on.
How long do you boil it for?
As long as it needs. I know that's a really bad answer. I just keep on checking them every 5 minutes. I am looking for them to fall off a sharp knife very easily to ensure that the inside's cooked. You can see the edge around there. It's beginning to cook around the edge.
Is this a stage you could do the day before?
Yes. You can leave your potatoes. In fact, even if you're not ready, you just drain the water and then you just put them in a bowl and put them in the fridge overnight. You can do it tomorrow. Save time.
In my opinion, I would never do that.
Some
Not for a
top
roast.
chefs do that. So,
Which ones? Name them.
I don't know, but top chefs leave them overnight.
No, they do not. You don't know that.
I do know that!
No, absolutely not. You do not know that.
I would say, Crib. What would you think?
Let's ask the audience.
Okay.
Leave a comment. Do you think top chefs pre-parboil their potatoes the day before?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We personally don't, because we're not that organised.
I think we could be if we wanted to be, but we choose not to do it. Come on, potatoes.
Why don't you put the heat up?
It's on max.
It's not.
Oh no, it's not. Now, I think they're done.
How do you know they're done?
Just by the feel of pushing the knife in, and when it comes out easily, they're done. Can you see how the edge is fluffed up there?
Now, Eleanor tends to put quite a bit of fat in. Apparently, on this occasion, more is best.
Less is more.
No, more is best.
Does it have to be beef dripping?
It doesn't have
No,
to
but
be.
if you want to get the best ones...
It's all about getting the temperature of the fat hot enough.
Now, it may look quite a lot, and it is quite a lot, but don't worry, it kind of gets poured away at the end. But Eleanor then likes to keep the fat for fat jars. We'll talk about that later.
And you have to wait till this is smoking hot before you put the drained potatoes in.
Okay, so I think the fat in the oven is just about ready. So at this point, we put the hobs on. And we do this in order to keep the fat hot, and just please make sure there are no children around because it is mega hot fat coming over. Eleanor, is it ready?
Yeah, I think so. Look at that smoking coming off.
Alright, spoons,
So I use these to protect my arms.
because it spits a bit.
And then make sure that there's a large surface down. With the greater surface area, I think so, yeah. I'm basting the potatoes with the dripping fat.
To basically coat them so they'll all have a lovely crisp. High, the top oven.
And I leave those for about 45 minutes.
But halfway through the 45 minutes, we do need to turn them and coat them again, basically.
Correct.
Right, we're about 25 minutes in. Let me check. I can smell them. They're starting to smell pretty good. Right. Woo! So I need a basting. Why aren't you turning the potatoes?
Because I don't want to.
Okay, I will. Because if you don't, then they're going to go even more kind of crisp. Eleanor likes a really crisp potato. So kind of browner the better. How do you think they're looking?
Okay.
I did say I could smell them a while back. You okay?
Yeah.
They're fine.
They are fine.
They don't look as fine as they usually are at this stage. I've only got myself to blame. I would have let them go a little bit further.
Well, then they would have got even browner.
No, they wouldn't.
Slash
They would have sucked
blacker.
up more fat.
/ blacker.
I think it might also be the time of the year for the King Eddies.
Always blame the ingredients.
We don't normally make a roast in the height of summer.
Well, we had one yesterday and it was fine. Or on Sunday.
So we're saying time of year for the King Eddies is why they're maybe gone a bit on the burnt side.
No, Grim.
Nothing to do with leaving them in the oven a little bit too long before turning them.
Maybe.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
I like them brown.
I do.
Slash black.
They're not black. They're not burnt.
But I'm glad you turned
Yet.
them because they would have gone blacker.
Yeah. Well, this is why we're a good team, because not many people can make me listen to them. So I'm going to now drain the potatoes, and the best utensil I've found to use is the grill rack. And you place that over the potatoes, and you pour the fat into a ramekin that can withstand the hot heat of the hot fat. Boo, another ramekin.
Oh my goodness.
Time to put in. Quickly! There we go.
How are they looking?
Good. I've made potatoes with the same fat 2 or 3 times.
Ready to serve. What it needs now is a bit of salt. See what it's like inside. Should be fluffy, crispy on the outside. Yum. It's pretty hot. You right? Oh. Oh.
Nice and crusty on the outside.
Crispy, fluffy on the inside. They're good. Well done.
So that is the best roast potato, and we are delighted to have been able to present that to you.
Thanks for watching. We are the Dinner Ladies. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks. Bye. Bye.